What's up guys, macadii here, and today guys, a brand new episode of our Battlespot series where we're going to be working our way up the ladder using a brand new team. Shoutouts to Megaloo for providing me with a whole new set of mons. I used his mons, plus a few of the old ones and some from other ones as well, to make a brand new team. This is the first one I've ever built by myself. We're currently 10-2, so I'm really hoping to keep that undefeated streak that we've got at the minute of 6, which is really cool. So what I'll do is very quickly run through the team. So we've got a Focus Sash Breloom. This guy is, as you've seen in previous episodes, is disgusting. So I'm really excited to give him a go and see how he performs. We have also got a Choice Banded Arcanine with Intimidate. So he's meant to bluff, being a more defensive set. And then we come in and we just smash them in the face, which is really fun. We have got the Life Orb Greninja, a really powerful guy. Really nice coverage, helps us a lot with fairy types and things like that. On top of that, we have got Mega Ments, which is really cool. We got Dragon Claw, Return, Dragon Dance, and Earthquake on this guy. Really nice coverage, really powerful, especially after 1DD. This guy is going to be really cool. Then we have got our Physical Wall, which is the Crest, which is designed to take on a lot of the really scary physical things. And also, what's it called? Mega Kangaskhan, because Mega Kangaskhan's a real pain. Whereas this guy just deals so much damage to him with that Rocky Helmet that it's absolutely beautiful. And then finally, we have got a bulky Landorus, which is max HP, max attack, with the leftovers. So this guy's designed to be bulky. We have got triple Intimidate this time. So we're going to be really pushing down and suppressing those physical attackers. And this guy is designed just to hit hard, be bulky, and take hits. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the first one. Okay, so we've got our first guy up against a guy called Balar. Okay, so we got Mega Ampharos, this is our full Mega team. Okay. So that's going to be interesting. Mega Ampharos, potentially Mega Ampharos, potentially Mega Sceptile, Pinsir, Mega Camerupt, okay, Pidgeot, and Glalie. So, who is going to be very useful? Let's have a see. Salamence is actually going to be pretty good. Most definitely. Greninja outspeeds everything apart from the Mega Sceptile. So that could also be quite nice. But then obviously we do have weaknesses to the Mega Sceptile itself. So possibly Cresselia, actually. Cresselia kind of handles all of his team. We've got the Intimidate there for this, and the Greninja outspeeds for the, Mega Pinsir. So I think that's what we're going to do. So in terms of lead, I think my best lead here is probably Greninja, actually. Because I can outspeed everything. So I'm going to go for that. Let's go Greninja, Salamence, and then have Crest in the back as like a bulky backup. Let's confirm that. Hopefully we're going to see what I'm expecting. So I'm expecting the Mega Sceptile. If that is going to be Mega Sceptile. This is the thing. I have no idea which one's going to be the Mega. Because I'm assuming it's... Yeah, you can't have more than one Mega. So it should be okay. So we're going to go into Greninja to start. Leads off the Ampharos. Okay. That's not what I like to see. That's not a good at all. Okay. So we don't have any dark moves, unfortunately. Can we... What if we didn't Mega up? What if we just went for Ice Beam? How much is he going to do to us then? Let's have a look. Greninja. This is going to be a very interesting team. We'll just say it's a double special attacker versus Ampharos. Okay, so Ice Beam's not going to do much, but then Volt Switch still... Okay, Volt Switch is going to do 50%. What if it's Mega Ampharos? Ice Beam has a chance to kill, depending on his HP investment. And a Volt Switch isn't going to kill either. So, possibly my play here is just to go for Ice Beam. I'm going to click Ice Beam. He does Mega up with the Ampharos. At least we're going to get some good damage off on his Mega, which is really nice. I just didn't know if that was worth it. The trouble is, he could very freely Volt Switch here. This is why I want to get my Protean. Because I can take a Volt Switch from the guy. I should take a Dragon Pulse. It's going to be iffy if he goes for Dragon Pulse. We don't kill, we fall slightly short, which is a shame. And we're going to see a Thunder. Okay, I'm definitely dead. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did not expect a Thunder from that guy. That's very interesting. But what I can do now is I can just go into Salamence here. I can get my Mega off, which is really nice for us. I know we don't get the Intimidate onto anything important, but I still think it's worth it. And we can Mega up here, and I think we just fire off Dragon Claw. Yeah, looking at the rest of his team, Dragon Claw is definitely the optimal play here. We've got to watch out, how much do we do? So if we've got a Cresselia, supportive set versus... Oh no, that's not the set. So it's a defensive set versus Pidgeot. Mega Pidgeot. Hurricanes we can take. So I think as long as we keep Megaments around, we should be good to go. It's a shame we don't have Moxie, because if we have Moxie, we would be good to go right here. I can't Dragon Dance on the Sky either, which is a real shame, because a Dragon Pulse will most definitely bot me. But, right, let's see. Thunder from a Mega... I don't know. Some people. Okay, out comes Sceptile. Well, this can't be Mega Sceptile, but it could have HP Ice. So I definitely think my play here is to go into Cress. I don't lose anything. I can take any hit from this. He can't Mega up, so I can T-Wave him. Definitely the best bet from here. So let's see what he decides to go for. He does go for... He goes for Dual Chop. Okay, so he's a physical Mega normal Sceptile, and that does like absolutely nothing. So that's fantastic for us. And we're going to get Rocky Helmet damage, which is even better. So he's going to do more to himself than he does to us. So that's really, really good. And he's wasted his Mega Slot as well, so we can T-Wave. And this guy is going to be a goner. Does go for Leaf Storm. I can take that, and I can T-Wave and recover it. I can take that like a champ. That's insane. So we're going to go for the T-Wave here. Cress is such a douchebaggy mon, but I don't feel bad at all using it. Because I have not played this metagame before. Okay. I just Moonlight here, I think. Yeah, I just Moonlight here. And then, if he wants to go for Leaf Storm again, it's going to do nothing. And then I'm at a good amount of HP to T-Wave his final Pokemon as well. So that's really nice. Hopefully we can make this 11-2, because that would be really, really fantastic. Moonlight's definitely my play here. There's no point trying to take this guy out in case he switches out into something more threatening that I need that extra HP for. So if he switches here, I'm back up to full. Ugh. Right. The trouble is, because my desk is so low, it's so easy to bend down like this, and then you guys lose out on the audio quality. So what I might do, I apologise for adjusting the mic mid-recording, if it's going to let me. That might work a little bit better. I apologise for the bit of noise there, but that's going to be better. We got a much better audio range there. So I'm going to go for the Moonlight. And let's see what he decides to go for. Okay, so this might be an in-game team then. Okay. I'm surprised he got this high up on the ladder, but we are going to break him with the Rocky Helmet. And at this point, I think just go for the Icy Wind. I think that's my... maybe it was do slightly less? I don't know. But in case he switched, let's just say that. And he's going to go for the Leaf Storm. That's going to do absolutely nothing. That's great for us. Now, the question is, do I just recover up here one last time? I think to secure the win 100%, it makes sense for me to Moonlight. He does withdraw this turn. Okay, so what's he going to go into? Pinsir. Okay. Well, this isn't Mega Pinsir, so I'm very happy just to T-Wave this guy. Then I can go into Salamence and do all that great stuff. So he's going to break the mold, so he can EQ me if he wants to, but he'll probably have X-Scissor. Though if this is Mega Pinsir, possibly not. Let's see. So I'm just going to go for T-Wave here. Literally no reason not to. We do outspeed as well, which is really, really nice. And let's see what he decides to go for. He goes to the Guillotine, and he hits. That is not fun. Guillotine. Oh, God. Well, luckily for us, Mega Ments just cleans up. Because if not, I don't know what would have happened. If he'd have guillotined me and then have been Sash and not broken, and I didn't have Rocky Helmet, and then he guillotined me twice, I don't know what I would do. So I can just return here. Literally no reason not to. I've got the Aerialate. And I forgot to put HP. I forgot about Happiness. Okay, I may need to come back for the second battle. But I think from this range, I can just Dragon Claw. I apologise, I completely forgot about making my Salamence happy, but I will go and do that straight away. Because there's no point having a sad Salamence for any future battles, because otherwise that could cause some awkwardness. So let's see what he goes for now. No, he's going to go into Sapphire, but we can just kill that with a Dragon Claw, and we're good to go anyway. So I will cut until I come back with a slightly happier Mega Salamence. Okay, so we're going to go for the Dragon Claw and clean up from there. So that leaves us 11-2 at the very least. And that is going to kill. Yep, so that's 11-2, which is fantastic. So, yeah, be right back, guys. Okay, so we are back. It took a lot longer than I thought to actually get the happiness right on this guy. So, in fact, this is the next day. But don't worry, we still are focused, and we have got a guy from Japan to face. So that's fine. We're still 11-2, so that's really, really nice. Let's see. So, Ferrothorn, Barbarical, Excadrill, Rotom Wash. Okay. So, this looks like a team where Arcanine does relatively well. We need to watch out. No, maybe not with the Rotom around. Okay. So he's got that Excadrill there, most notably for Rotoms probably. Luckily, we don't have a Rotom. He doesn't have too much, actually, that can take on the Landorus. We are max HP, though, so we're not going to outspeed that Rotom Wash if it's got any speed investments in it. That's the only thing. Okay. We could lead off with Breloom. Breloom actually fares up pretty well against this guy. I could go Breloom, Greninja. I need something for Mega Sceptile. Okay. So Megaments, we got the EQ, so we can actually do a lot to Aegislash. So I'm kind of feeling like bringing that. Maybe I lead Breloom. Then I go Breloom. I need to switch into Rotom. Oh my goodness, this is going to be quite tricky. Okay. I think I'm leading Breloom. Then I'm going to go for Arcanine. And then I'm going Salamence? Yeah, I'm going to confirm that. Let's see how this works. It's going to make us a little bit weak to Rotom. But, our team is actually relatively weak to Rotom. I've just noticed that. But he's taking a bit of time to decide as well. We've still got really good matchup with the Arcanine there. The Arcanine's going to be really nice. It just depends what he decides to bring. It's going to give us a lot of pressure on the Aegislash as well, which is good. Even if we get that attack drop, it's still going to be doing a lot of damage to him. And he takes the last... takes out to the last 2 seconds to decide. Okay. So let's see what he decides to lead off with. Breloom basically gets a free Spore outside of the Ferrothorn. But then if he goes into Ferrothorn, I just go into Arcanine then. And I put a whole load of pressure on him. So we're going to lead off with Breloom here. As he is going to lead off with... Is that the Rotom? That is the Rotom. So I just Bullet Seed right here. It's literally my best play. I outspeed. I can at least get some damage on the Ferrothorn. Does Bullet Seed make contact? That's the only thing. Because if that makes contact, then maybe that's not the best play. What does Bulbapedia say? Does not make contact. Okay, so Bullet Seed I think is my play. I can take out this Rotom. I'm pretty confident. He's going to go for T-Wave and outspeed. So he's some sort of, I wouldn't say Scarf variant, but a very fast variant. Considering I'm max speed, he must have a respectable amount of speed investment. And that looks like we're going to Turkey, which is great. So he must have been max speed, max special attack. Thunder Wave's an interesting choice, but we still have our Sash, so that's really, really nice. And that's a big threat out of the way, especially for Salamence. So let's see what he goes into now. At the very least, we can get a Mach Punch off, we can get a Bullet Seed off onto something, we can Spore something as well, so Breloom's still got use. Out comes the Sceptile. I think my best play here. How well does an Arcanine take a Dragon Pulse from this guy? Because then my best bet from there is to go into Arcanine. Arcanine, offensive against Sceptile. Oh, I can take a Dragon Pulse. Okay, so that's my play, is I think I just Mach Punch here. Or I could Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb's actually pretty respectable because I am Sash. I'm going to click Rock Tomb here. Because then he gets the speed loss, which means my Arcanine might outspeed. It's going to be iffy. It depends how much speed he's going to run. 317, 40... No, I will outspeed, actually. So this is definitely my play. Goes to Dragon Claw, so it's a physical set. Okay, that's interesting. We're going to get the Rock Tomb off, and that's really, really huge. Because now we're going to get that really crucial speed drop, which is really, really nice. Okay. So the options are, we can go for Mach Punch here to get some priority damage off. And I think overall that's my best play. Yeah, I'm going to go for Mach Punch here. If he decides to switch out, he does not decide to switch out. I don't think we're going to kill with this. But it's still going to do a really good amount of damage. Goes to Dragon Claw here. How much is an Earthquake going to do to this guy? Okay, so 252. We'll just say worst case Adamant. Earthquake. Okay, so we should take that. That's really nice for us. So I'm going to go into Arcanine here. Oh, actually, I could just go into Ments and Dragon DD up. Salamence. Mega Salamence. How much do I take from Dragon Claw? At -1. At -1, I take that. So, actually, I think my best play is to go into Salamence here. Because I can DD up. I outspeed this guy first off the bat anyway. So I could actually just revenge him. Do I want to avoid prior damage? I think actually avoiding prior damage is the best bet. So I'm going to Mega Evolve here. I'm just going to fire off a return. Oh, do I fire off EQ or do I fire off return? No, return is my best play. I'm happy. He's a happy Mega Salamence. So I think that's going to be our best bet. Because we outspeed, we kill. I don't know why I count the Earthquake actually, because we would have outsped anyway. But I think Salamence is my best bet. Keep that Arcanine in the back just in case. If he decides to go into Aegislash, I can Dragon Dance on his King Shield. So that's all goodness. Or I could just keep EQing, to be honest. Because there's not much he can really do to me then. Let's see. Does he have the Aegislash? He has the Aegislash. Okay. So I think this first bet is to go for Earthquake. Gonna go for the EQ. That was good. I didn't want to DD up as he goes for anything else. And that's going to do a really nice amount of damage. It is weakness policy though. That's not good. Okay, and he's going to go for the SD. Okay, that is spooky. That is very, very spooky. But we do outspeed. And I can pretty confident we can take a +4 Shadow Sneak. Pretty confident. Aegislash. How much are you going to do? Shadow Sneak. At +4? Oh, I can take that. So I just EQ here. That's no problem at all. And I think he is going to outspeed, but I'm pretty sure I can take a Shadow Sneak. I just calced it. Yep, we can take it, and Salamence is going to come through with another win. So that's really fantastic. We are currently 12-2 right now, working our way up the ladder. We got one more match for this one. Can we go undefeated with this team like we have done? And that would be... We're on an 8-win streak right now, which is really, really cool. Let's keep going and see what we find. Oh my goodness, 8 wins? That's actually really good. Okay. Nope, and yep. Right, so let's continue battling and go for one more. Right, hopefully we do find something. Let's go for challenge. See who we find. I'm liking the team so far. I've got one more set of recording with this team, so I'm excited to see. If we can go undefeated with this that would be absolutely crazy, because we would then be all sorts of crazy. Okay, so... Right. Skylar. He's got Mega Beedrill. Mega Beedrill's spooky. This is looking like a team. Landorus actually... Oh no, the Starmie's gonna be a bit of a pig. So we could go Breloom. Greninja. Greninja actually matches up relatively well. We just got to watch out for that Mega B. Oh my goodness, Mega Beedrill is going to be a pain. But he doesn't have much that takes on Arcanine reliably. So I think Arcanine's coming. Mega Ments actually has a few opportunities to set up on things. Like, I can set up all over the Mega Beedrill I could Dragon Dance up on. I just need one Dragon Dance and I basically sweep his team. So that's coming. And then finally, Landorus is okay. But I think I might just go all out Hyper Offense and go Greninja. Or do I go Breloom here? He might have Sap Sipper on his Goodra, so I'm not too keen on that. And the fact that a lot of his things outspeed my Breloom. Okay, so don't think Breloom's coming. It's going to be Arcanine, going to be Salamence, and I think Greninja. Yes, okay. So who do I want to lead with is the question. Do I lead Arcanine to get the Intimidate? I'm going to go for Arcanine to get the Intimidate. Then I'm going to go Ment, and I'm going to go Greninja. So I've got Speed, I've got Setup, I've got Power. That might be the best combination to beat this guy, because he's got a very offensive team. And I'm pretty sure even Goodra's not going to want to switch into a banded... whatchamacallit. Okay, so I'm going to go into Arcanine. He's going to go into probably the... Oh no, goes into Goodra to start. Goodra, okay. Goodra's going to do a decent amount to us. The question is, can we 2-hit KO with Arcanine? Because he doesn't have much of a switch into a Flare Blitz. That's a life of... How much do we do with Choice Bands? Okay, so it's iffy. But we are Adamant, I'm pretty sure. So that's a 2-hit KO. So I could go for that. The Draco is going to come through and probably bop us. That's the only thing. So the question is that worth it? I haven't got much to switch in. How much? I don't want to go for CC. CC's going to not be good enough. I could Crunch. Crunch is going to not get the 2-hit KO. I think I'm just going to go for... See, E-Speed's the other option. Because then I can take 2 hits and potentially kill him, depending on his spread. Oh no, I'm going to click Flare Blitz. I think Flare Blitz is my play. I hope this does enough. I just realised the time was really ticking away there. And that's going to 2-hit KO. He's not got as much HP investment as I was expecting. He's going to go for T-Bolt. Okay, so we can take that. Don't you dare get power of me. Okay, that's great. I'm going to click Flare Blitz here. Taking the Goodra out is going to be really, really nice. Because that's a main stop to our Ment setting up. And it baits out something like the Mega Beedrill, which will then go for a Draw Run or some silliness like that. So we just click Flare Blitz again. And that's going to take out the Goodra, which is really, really good for us. Some good wall breaking power going on there. Okay. I don't know why, I always look really like serious and concentrated when I'm doing this. But I want to get wins. And I really want to do well. Out comes Beedrill as I hoped. Is it worth preserving this? The E-Speed is nice. But then I have got something that completely walls Beedrill. No, it's not worth. I'm going to click Flare Blitz here. I hope he goes for Drill Run. If he goes for Drill Run, we're good to go. Or if he doesn't have Protect. He's going to show off his Mega Beedrill coolness. I could have probably predicted the switch on the Protect, but then I didn't have much... maybe I should have done that. But I didn't want him to be bad and just go for U-turn, because I want to keep my Ment at a good amount of HP. So let's see what he decides to go for here. I'm hoping a Drill Run. Goes for Poison Jab. Okay, so Ment, at -1, you're going to be able to take that hit, so I can Dragon Dance up. I think it's my play. So I'm going to go into Salamence here. Get the DD off. As I said, this guy is set up for me. Just depends if he's brought that Fortress or not. So let's Mega Evolve here, go for that DD. He's going to stay in. Probably going for that U-turn. Hopefully he's not some weird, like, I don't know. No, he wouldn't be hitting power Ice or something stupid. To be honest, it's got such terrible special attack. I don't think it even gets Ice coverage. He's going to go for U-turn. That's going to do next to nothing. That's good. Okay. We got to be careful, because the Beedrill is spooky. I should have just switched into Greninja or something like that and sacked Greninja. Out comes Drapion. That's fantastic for us. If we kill this, we're going to be in such a great position. So the question is, I'm not 100% sure with Mega Salamence. Is it worth going for EQ if it's super effective or not? So, Earthquake versus Drapion. Return. Basically, Earthquake does slightly more. And that's going to kill most likely. So let's go for Earthquake. Earthquake's like marginally, like absolutely tiny amounts more. That is going to kill, and I'm pretty sure we're going to outspeed the Mega Beedrill. And we're going to kill that as well. So that's going to be another win, potentially. Which is really, really awesome. So out comes Beedrill. We're going to go and fire off a return. And let's see what he decides to do. Oh, I don't know what it is about Mega Silence design. I really like it. I know people aren't a big fan of it, but I think it is really, really cool. So the Beedrill is going to go down. That's great. I was banking on being able to set up on that guy. And that is going to finish with us being... So it's going to add up to 15 minus 2. So 13 and 2, which is really, really awesome. I'm really excited. This team's been really fun as well. Considering I made it myself, I really, really have enjoyed myself. So without further ado, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. And I will see you guys at the next one. Macadii out.